Let's be honest, people will happily sit through a slightly grainy video if the audio is clear. The other way around, not a chance. When it comes to motovlogging or riding content in general, bad audio can make or break a whole production. Lord knows I've tried and tested so many options. Today I'm testing 4 different microphone setups using my DJI Osmo Action 4 to record on. 2 of these 4 options will work with any brand of action cam and will be ranging from budget to bougie. I'm Usernamekate, and whether you're just starting out or looking to level up, this video will help you find the right microphone. Right, let's get into it. Just jumping in with a quick break from microphones, I have an announcement. You might have seen in this vlog here that I collaborated with AOOCCI, a company producing motorcycle touchscreen accessories that connect to your phone no matter whether you use Apple or Android. From the 22nd to the 28th of May only, AOOCCI are giving you guys an exclusive discount of 28% off. That's their biggest ever public discount. And you can get that with my code UNK28. The discount can be applied to any of the AOOCCI C3, C4, C5, C6 and C9 models. I'll pop the link down below in a pinned comment. Just for transparency, this is an affiliate code and I will receive a commission if you do go ahead and use it. So since we have to use an action camera for motovlogging and we're talking about audio, I'm only going to give you the prices for the microphones to make this a bit easier to digest. Especially as 2 of these options, you can use any action cam of your preference. So the first one is a budget option and you do need a DJI for this. It's utilising the Mic Mini, which you can pick up for £49. For those asking how do you mount the Mic Mini, the microphone does come with a magnet which I have stuck inside my helmet and it just clips on there magnetically. Then if we move to intermediate, we have the DJI 3.5mm mic adapter plus a purple Panda lapel mic. The 3.5mm jack is £45 and then the purple Panda mic, you can pick them up on Amazon as cheap as £20, so that total is £65. Then if we move to a more advanced option, we have the Zoom F2-BT field recorder, or external recorder as I call it, with the purple Panda lapel mic. Now I'm pretty fuming because when I bought this external recorder it was £168, but I've seen them on Amazon now for as cheap as £120. And then I use this with a purple Panda mic, which again I've picked up from as little as £20 on Amazon. Then we have the Pro option, which is the same Zoom F2-BT field recorder as in the advanced option. However, this is combined with a top of the range Sennheiser lapel MKE2 microphone. The price of this will make your eyes water. It's the price of the Zoom F2 recorder plus £309 for the lapel mic, so I'll put the total price on the screen now. I'm about to get kitted up with all these microphones. I'm going to look like a crazy person. We're going to hit the road and then we're going to come back and assess our findings and the pros and cons of each microphone setup. Right, let's go. Right guys and girls, before I hit the road, hit the motorway, hit the quieter stretches of road and stuff like that, I just thought I would give you an idea of what all the microphones sound like. Right now as I'm speaking, the engine is off, the air is still. I must say that today is one of the windiest days. In fact, this week has been one of the windiest weeks I have encountered on a motorcycle. And that's going to be some really tough testing conditions for these microphones. I do feel like the externals from experience, the Zoom external mic recorders in each pocket, will fare better than the 3.5mm plug-in purple Panda into the DJI jack, and also the DJI wireless one. I think they will struggle in this wind, but I might be proved wrong. So yeah, every time I'm riding, I'll be swapping through the audios so you guys can get an idea of how they're performing under certain conditions, alright? So without further ado, let's go. Okie dokie, so we're on the road and we're doing 30 miles an hour. We're going to accelerate up to the speed limit, which is 40, there we go. And this is what the microphone sounds like with my visor closed at 40 miles an hour on an extremely windy day. As we can see, the traffic is mounting. If you hear me just talking absolute gibberish, I'm talking because I need to be speaking for the test of the audio so I can switch between the microphones, and it won't be a very good test if I'm just silent. So I've got a yap, and if that means yapping about absolute nonsense, then so be it. Okie dokie. So I'm actually purposely going to stop behind this Exceed. See what you did there, Kia marketing, because this is what it's like in stationary to very, very slow traffic with the visor down. So yeah, yapping, just waiting for a clear moment for all the cars to stop coming around the roundabout so we can make some moves, baby, make some shapes. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. Okay, so we're off on a motorbike. So we're doing 30 mile an hour, and I'll lift the visor up now, so we've got obviously a bit more wind noise from, well, obviously the wind, lol. But yeah, it is an exceptionally windy day, as you guys will hear when we go on the motorway, because it's been windy when I've been filming all my vlogs recently, and I have been shocked at the volume. So we're accelerating to 40 because we're in a 40. The visor is still up. The visor is still up. We've shifted into 4th gear. We're coming up to some traffic lights right now, but they seem to be on green. Again, I am just yappity yapping. Yap. We'll lifesaver and scooch out around here, because why the heck not? We are actually though going to creep in here like the chief little weasel that we are. And we're back to 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, just with the visor open. Okay, so now we're going to do 40 miles an hour, and I'm just going to speak in a really, really soft voice just to see how the microphones pick things up. Of course, I've got a buff on my face because that is my preference for riding. I will ride with a buff because if I accelerate with my visor open and I don't have a buff on, I suffer with little lungs and I just simply can't take the oxygen in, and I see stars, and that's just not very good for anybody involved. So yeah, this is what it sounds like if I speak quite quietly. Okay, and now I'm gonna talk like, oh my god, I'm so excited! Woo! I just wheelied a super jig, oh my god! I mean, I didn't, that'd be so cool if I did. Oh my god, this scenery, guys, is absolutely insane. What the higgity heck? Oh my gosh, how amazing! So yeah, oh my god, I actually can't believe that I'm out today on this bike. What the heck? Life is good. It's actually dry. Who would have thought? Who would have thought that it's freaking dry? It's never dry in the UK. Ooh! Sound of that induction roar on this Tiger Sport 800 is nice, baby, nice. Okay, so we've done some loud testing with my screechy voice, but this is a 40, so now I'm just going to speak normally with my visor down. I mean, because I do usually ride with my visor down unless I'm going like super slow, because I mean it's always
compromise. I want to look you guys dead in the eyes. I want to see you, even though I technically can't, but you know what I'm going for. Okay, so now I guess is the ultimate test. We're going to do a jaunt on the motorway. So this will be a good test purely because how windy it is. Like, it's so windy. So windy, it's unreal. That's how I'll pop the visor up for the sake of the test. But yeah, the breeze be breezing. The wind be winding. No, maybe, yeah, who knows. Might be a thing, might not be. I'm literally just yapping to make sounds come out of my mouth. Because if I'm making sounds out of my mouth, then we can compare all four in all these conditions. But oh my goodness, it's windy as hell. Don't know if I've mentioned it. Might have mentioned it once or twice. Who knows? Once, twice, 3 times a lady. So we've got the visor down. Oh my days. This is feral. This is absolutely bloody feral. So we're going to get up to speed. Oh, can you hear that? Can you hear it? It sounds good. Anyway, we're at 70 miles an hour now. And yeah, it's blustering. It's so blustering. I'm just trying to talk a lot so that you guys can hear what it's like at legal motorway speeds on a particularly violent day. Oh my gosh. Now, I don't think the 3.5 DJI will be sounding very good right now, just going off experience. I don't think the Bluetooth one will either, but we'll put the visor up, see how long I can bear it for. Okay, I don't know if I can do that, so I'll just have it open a little bit because I actually can't breathe if the visor's fully open. The wind is blasting me in my eyes. I just can't do it. So hopefully cracking the visor up just a little bit will give you an idea of how freaking wild this wind is. But my high hopes remain with the Sennheiser, as it should, because it cost me an arm and a leg. But I am interested to see how the purple Panda will cope with the external microphone as well, because I think it's going to be a battle out of those two in a minute, because I think that the other two might be a bit useless in this situation. Okay, so I've gone to 65 to make it bearable. I'm going to try and turn my head a little bit, just to... Oh my god, it's like I'm a fish. Woo! I can't do it, guys. I can't do it. I might have to replay that little clip with the different microphones selected, because it's just too horrific. It's just too horrific. You know, you have a thing called an accelerator. You should probably use it when joining a motorway, but hey ho, each to their own, eh? But yeah, so wow, that just goes to show how violently windy it is today. As I mentioned, this is not normal. Like, this is like kind of extreme testing. So if you're a motovlogger that doesn't like ride in intense wind like this, you know, or you're somebody that just vlogs as like a little bit of a hobby, I suppose if the microphone can't really handle this kind of wind, it's not too bad, because like, when are you really going to be vlogging a boring motorway if you're just like a hobbyist? Yeah, you get what I'm saying? But if you're somebody that, you know, is trying to take YouTube a bit seriously and wants some really pucker audio for the odd days like this when it is absolutely bizarrely windy, then maybe, you know, the externals are a bit of a better solution than the other two. Again, just guessing, just going off past experience of what these microphones are capable of.
So guys and girls, did those outcomes surprise you? Now we're going to look at some pros and some cons of these microphones just to help you decide what is best for your needs. So which microphones would I recommend? Well, if you're just starting out, I'd say that the budget one will certainly get the job done. You just have to be mindful of its limitations and understand that if you are riding in areas of heavy wind, you might have to do voiceovers to your content because, as you can see, that wasn't usable in that kind of wind. Personally, I think the best budget versus effectiveness lies with the external mic recorder plus the purple Panda mic. I think that's the best trade-off for sound and price. However, if you want to, reduce the budget even further, that external microphone does come with its own lapel mic. So if you don't necessarily have the funds for a purple Panda mic, that's just a mic that I have tried and used over the years and trust. You can certainly give it a go with the microphone that comes with the field recorder. But if you want that pro level audio, the Sennheiser is top tier, chef's kiss when it comes to crispy audio. Audio is an investment, but it does pay off every time somebody hits that subscribe button because your video had good audio. Let me know which setup you would go for in the comments below. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and don't miss out on that AOOCCI offer before it disappears. Alright team, I'll see you on the next video. Bye!